What's up, guys? Just want to make this quick pre video pre advertisement show. Like always, Smart Soap is our sponsor today, and you can see their ad here. Thank you, Smart Soap, for sponsoring this video. Much appreciated to you guys. As always, links in the description box down below. Please check them out. They do support the show, but don't worry, no added cost to you guys. They are a soap company. Shocker. And they basically help guys like me who are both martial artists and lifters to basically keep clean. Obviously, if you're a martial artist, you don't know who has what. You're sweating everywhere. Same thing with lifting too. You don't know who, like, which sweaty person touched what, and yeah, it keeps you safe. It keeps you clean and it keeps you safe from ringworm and like other stuff that could actually be, number one, contagious. Number two, be very harmful for you and other people. So just stay safe. And like I said, it's a great soap company. I actually personally use this, so I can actually tell from experience that, hey, this is something that you should definitely check out. But as always, thank you for listening, and here is your podcast. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode on this channel. I think we're up to episode 16, 17, 18, somewhere in that ballpark. I've actually lost track, believe it or not. As always, I am the Rhino.
I'm the Bat.
And originally, we were supposed to film this yesterday and post this Wednesday morning, but someone, I'm not pointing any names, but someone here was too busy to record, hanging out with friends. I'm sorry, I have to.
All good, it's all good. Yeah. Well, you said even Wednesdays is sports day, so. Oh yeah, but to post it yesterday would have been perfect. My bad. That's 100% on my ass.
As always. And that's what she.
So I believe we should start with the NFL.
Yeah, let's start there. Let's see here. Let me pull up let me share my screen. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So Thursday
That was a great game. I saw that game actually. That was a great game.
I thought it would go the other way. I thought the Bengals would win.
Yeah, I thought the Bengals was gonna have it, but that was a great game. For every football fan.
Yeah.
It's a great game to watch. I remember watching that game. I was like first in Half Moon Bay, then I was driving back.
Yeah.
And I turned on the television. It's like, whoa, damn! Yeah. I'm glad I'm watching this game. That was a great game to watch.
By the way, if you're on YouTube and you're actually seeing the highlights of the Patriots Seahawks game right here, I'm gonna pause that. We're gonna get to that in a little bit, but yeah. So I guess we can move on. Giants Bears.
I think I didn't see this game, but I do know one of the Giants' best player got an ACL in that game.
So he's out for a year.
He's out for the season. Yeah.
With the season, he's out.
They're playing. Yeah, my Niners are going to be playing the Giants. Jimmy Garoppolo ain't going to play, but I heard Nick Mullins is going to start. So hopefully he does us good.
Yeah.
This is a great. Not a fan of either Cowboys or Falcons, but as a fan of the sport, that was a great game to watch. I just wish the Falcons won.
But I actually did watch the ending of this. The Falcons freaking choked.
I saw the highlights. They were looking at the ball literally for that. I think that's the reason why they lost. It's like, why the hell look at the ball? Go get the ball. They could have, but
hence why they're 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Yeah.
Packers Lions.
So Detroit Lions and Green Bay Packers. Well, Green Bay Packers win as usual.
By double, literally 42 to 21.
Yeah. The Packers are good in the regular season, but once they play my Niners in the last games and like 3 times that we played in the postseason, we beat them.
Yeah. Vikings Colts. Colts won 28-11.
Colts won, Vikings and Colts won. Yeah, Philip Rivers is doing pretty good in his new team, the Colts.
Yeah.
And then you got Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. Okay,
This was a close game. I thought this would be a little bit like the
it's a
gap
close
was.
game. That's what I think. Dolphins are going to be one of those teams that almost win the game, but they're not going to win it.
So basically, you're saying the Dolphins are the Atlanta Falcons of the AFC.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a Steeler fan. You're a Niner fan. We both hate everybody. So, all right.
All right, my team. It sucks. I felt like this game for me was a loss because due to the injuries, we lost Bosa for the season. We lost Solomon for the season. Jimmy G got an ankle sprain, but he's good to go. I think after this game against the Giants on Sunday, and I think that's pretty much it. Jets are known to injure a lot of people. Man,
Yeah,
geez.
it seems like in any, or at least in this game, the Niners Jets game, it's just like you guys won, but like you lost like half your team.
Yeah, we lost half of our team, and then like it's not looking good for us.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. We'll see what happens.
Black and yellow. Sorry.
I guess Los Angeles Rams against the Philadelphia Eagles. Obviously, the 37 win against the Philadelphia Eagles, which is, I think Rams is up there. I honestly think Arizona and the Rams are up there to challenge the Seattle Seahawks and us.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're kind of out right now because like due to the injuries. But once we were healthy, we will be like up there with them. 'Cause we
Yeah.
have like best. We got like one of the best divisions in the NFC.
Yeah.
And probably the hardest because a lot of teams from our division has been to the Super Bowl in the past few years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moving on to my team, my squad, the Steelers beating out the Broncos 26 to 21. That was a good game. I actually ended up seeing it.
Yeah, I heard I have a friend that's dating the quarterback of the Broncos who ended up getting injured.
Yeah.
Went to Boulder. She went to Boulder, where I went, and it was a fun game. I think that was a great game to watch. It's pretty close.
Yeah, it was a good game.
And right here, Carolina Panthers against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Obviously, Tom
Unsurprisingly, the
Brady
Panthers
got his
lost.
first win as a Buck,
Yeah.
and
And according to this, it says here Tom Brady is second player in NFL history to make 75,000 yards
5,000 pass
passing.
yards.
That's a
That's
huge
insane.
number.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Okay, now you got the Jacksonville Jaguars 30 and the Tennessee Titans 33. That looks like a close game. Like
That was a
especially
close game.
like Tennessee Titans, being a playoff contender last season.
Yeah.
I think they also have a good chance this season.
Yeah.
And
We got the Cardinals beating out the Washington football team 30 to 15, and I'm gonna keep hating the name Washington football team, which is I think a college name, not an NFL team name.
this should honestly all the hard work, which is I said in earlier episodes before, all the hard work to choose a team out of everything, yeah, I had to choose the Washington football team. That's like literally the Washington football team could mean other things. It could be up the state up north.
Yeah, up in
So
Washington State, actually, not
yeah,
Washington D.C.
and they also got it like two. They got Washington Huskies, which is a
Yeah.
rival to Boulder. All right, then you got the Baltimore Ravens 33 against the Houston Texans. Honestly, the Houston Texans I think is having that playoff choke or hangover. I meant.
Yeah.
They ain't starting the season pretty well. Looks like
Yeah, and
they lost.
plus the Texans are coming to Pittsburgh next week, so it's gonna be a fun game there.
Yeah.
And according to NFL.com, Baltimore has won 5 consecutive regular season games by 16 or more points, which is insane. Which is again insane. And then
Again,
you got the Chiefs beating out
I
the.
saw that game. That was a
It was a
great
good
I
game.
literally thought for a second the Chargers were going to beat the Chiefs in that game. I
Yeah,
literally thought they were going, especially for the quarterback who's a former, I believe, Oregon Ducks.
yeah,
Played his first ever game. He almost beaten the defending champs.
yeah. And it literally went into overtime, and
Yeah, and a field goal.
yeah, 58-yard field goal, game winning in OT right here.
Yeah,
Which is like, in my opinion, again, this is just my opinion. Anything above 40 is like amazing. If you hit like a 40-yard field goal, that's a great one. If you hit a 58-yard field goal, that's amazing. Anything above like 40, everything like in between 0 and 40, you should make as a field goal. If you don't
hmm
make it, you should not. You should not like have a job as a kicker. That's just my own opinion.
I also like, I believe a lot of kickers that do in the NFL have probably gotten some like European soccer or football, whatever you want to call it,
Maybe, yeah,
exposure. But I've seen some like former soccer players that I've seen that played football too, and they do pretty good. All right,
yeah.
so it's Sunday Night Football. The New England Patriots
Also,
lost
this
to
was
the
a good
Seattle
game.
Seahawks.
Patriots losing against the Seahawks 35-30.
I honestly thought that the Patriots could have won this game if Cam Newton threw the ball at the last minute instead of rushing it himself.
Yeah. And it says here Russell Wilson, who's the quarterback for the Seahawks, has 9 passing touchdowns in his first 2 games of the season, which is, I think, that's a great thing to be in.
Yeah. All right, Monday Night Football. This game has pretty much shocked the nation.
Yeah.
I don't like, since I'm a Niners fan, I don't like both those teams, but I'd rather have the Saints win over the Raiders any day. But honestly, I was talking to my friends who are big Raider fans, and I always told them the game that it's rigged because you're playing your first new game in that new stadium of yours.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I have looked at defense of the Saints. Like the Saints last year were incredible. They were literally one of the best teams made it to the playoffs and honestly, with my Niners and the Saints, they have the best game of the whole entire season here.
Nope. That was actually a really good game. I actually watched that.
Yeah, it was a very good game. But like just seeing the Saints play on Monday night and what they played last season, it's a big letdown. The coach has to do something there. I do know that the Saints are missing one of their key mans,
Yeah.
uh, but still, they still should have won that. But it is what it is, and no,
All right. You want to go to the NBA now?
I could be down. I already have a friend that are betting on this NBA's.
All right. So for those of you who are not following the NBA or following the NBA, it's actually the semifinal or the conference championships for both the East and the West. In the East, you have number 3 ranked Boston losing 3-1 against number 5 ranked Miami Heat, who can literally win next game and move on to the finals.
Yeah, I believe they played today, right? Follow sports.
Yeah, today they just moved up from 2-1, 2-1 to 3-1. And then in the
I
West,
think I think the final's going to be Lakers and Heat.
that's what I'm thinking too, because like right now in the West, you got the Lakers up 2-1 against the Nuggets, and yeah, they've been. I mean, if you look back here, like all the Lakers games have won so far in 5 games, and then the Heat have won also in like 4 or 5 games,
Yeah,
and plus the Celtics have been, well, with the exception of the previous round where they went to Game 7, they basically swept the Sixers, and I guess they got super tired with the Raptors going to Game 7, so I guess that's why they're losing this quarter or this round.
yeah, they could be probably tired.
Yeah. So I
Uh,
think, all right. So let's just say the Heat and the Lakers move on to the finals. What do you think they'll go to Game 7, or do you think that will go to like Game 4 or 5?
I don't really follow much in the basketball. I do watch once the Warriors are in it, but actually I've seen this pretty exciting to be honest, because like I like the Heat, but also I like the Heat as well.
Yeah,
Because LeBron James was in that team years ago,
yeah,
and
that's a Rhino.
it was pretty fun to watch. I was getting into basketball. That's probably the first team I was looking at. You know, I do know I'm probably gonna get hate from fans saying that because I haven't been following the sport,
Right.
but it is entertaining. It is pretty entertaining. I like all sports.
Yeah, like I grew up as a Lakers fan, so as
Yeah.
long as the Lakers keep winning, I don't care who we face. Oh, yeah.
All right. I think that's it for the NBA since pretty much that's all the whole bracket there.
Yeah. So I have the MLB and the NHL in case you want to go over it.
I don't really follow hockey, but I do have a lot of close friends that do.
Yeah.
Are
So
they
right
still
now,
playing? Are they still in season or season
this
postponed?
is it's like the NBA. If they're in the finals of the NBA of the
Are
NHL.
they in the bubble? Are they in the
I think
bubble
so.
too?
I think so.
No.
I could be wrong though. For those of you who know better than us, let us know in the comments down below on YouTube or wherever you can find. Let us know. Let us know.
So I'm guessing that's Dallas.
Yeah, you
Since
got the
Dallas
Dallas Stars losing against
Tampa Bay or something
Tampa
or
Bay Lightning 2-1.
1.
Yeah,
And that's the final. Oh, so it says Tampa Bay leads 2-1. So
yeah. So they
yeah,
literally
go
won
Tampa.
2-1. It's funny because you have you have like the two of the teams that don't have snow ever
Yeah.
playing in the finals of a hockey tournament, which is I find hilarious. I mean, if you look at here, like I understand, like Colorado gets snow, like Chicago,
Honestly,
Philadelphia, New York.
I honestly think hockey's probably the most brutal sport out there.
I think it's rugby and wrestling beat out, but that's just my own
I
personal
think I
opinion.
think hockey is. I've seen people like fall into the ice and like get broken bones and stuff. Like they could be smaller than like NFL players and stuff, but like their hits are probably harder.
Yeah,
Plus, you're going on skates. You're skating and you're bumping into everyone. And you're falling down. Your head hits the ice. And if you see blood on ice, it's probably gonna be the most reddest thing you ever seen in your life.
yeah,
So I think hockey could probably be up there too. Like there's like fights. They'll let you fight too. That's what I like about hockey. I remember I was playing NHL with some of my friends. I don't even know how to play the game, but I was always starting to fights in that game. I was just pressing random buttons. Yeah, like this dude. It was pretty fun.
all right. So that basically wraps up the hockey league. Do you want to move on to baseball or no?
I don't really follow baseball, but speaking about baseball, it looks like the Giants beat the Rock. I don't know if you can see that.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Oh,
The
it's okay. Yeah, that's better here.
yeah the
Holy moly, 7-2.
I just got that notification literally 7 minutes ago when we started this.
Yeah, so that's pretty interesting that we beat out the Rockies 7-2.
Colorado Rockies.
Yeah,
I don't even know if the game is here or it's in Colorado.
I don't even know that. I stopped watching baseball a long time ago due to unknown reasons. It just kind of fell off the boat.
I just thought about it's hard to follow all the games. Like they play like every day. Like I don't
Yeah,
got time for that. I do watch it once it's on the playoffs. I don't care who's in the playoffs. I'm a Giants fan myself, but I don't really follow them much. But if I were to root for a team, I'd be the Giants. That's Seth Pride, buddy.
yeah, same here.
And but it looks like we're not going to the playoffs, I believe. But
Yeah, I think we missed the boat.
yeah. So do you want to talk about? Well, I know European football season just started.
Okay, yeah. Why don't you share your screen?
I think you should do it better because you're more experienced at this than I am.
Okay, fine.
Just type in Serie A or something. Because I believe that's the Italian league. It's probably one of the leagues that started.
Okay, let me pull up. Let me share my screen again.
Oh no
Oh,
no
it's
no.
not C-I-R.
No, it's with the S.
Oh, S what?
IRA. Just here, let's see. No no no. I wait. Go back. Go back.
S?
Just type in Italian league. I'm pretty sure it will show up on that. Let's see.
Spell today. This one?
Yeah, that's the Serie A.
Cool. Holy moly, that's cool.
Yeah, my team Juventus won 3-0.
Juventus. Woohoo!
I honestly think like since there's a pandemic, there's a lot of fans. I mean, there's a lot of players that don't want to play in this season.
Right.
Like Ronaldo, for example, he says he didn't really like playing without fans, and
I mean,
like he said,
can you blame him?
yeah, like no one like just like they do limit the fans in there, but as to be friends with the players. But then at the end of the day, it doesn't feel right. Just like feels like what the hell is going on when you're watching these games. Like same thing goes with the NFL. Same thing goes with pretty sure with the NBA. I was literally watching NBA last night, Lakers and Denver's game, and just like looking like playing like in a small court.
Yeah. And I think we are playing a small court, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think they're playing in Disney World, right?
Yeah, something like that.
ESPN or something. Something. Yeah.
Yeah, something. I forgot exactly where they're playing at.
Yeah. I think it would be a lot better to talk about the Champions League overall instead of like Italian League, but it hasn't even started yet.
Right.
But put it on, see when it's the draw, when they choose the teams, Champions League
Yeah.
draw. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. This group stage set for October.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
set
that's in
for October.
Portugal. That's in my country. All
Yeah.
right, let's
October
see.
1st, right here.
October 1st. All right. Just scroll down. I might show you the pots who might get drawn in together. See, that's in there. Um, Go down a little bit more. Let's see if it shows on here. Oh no, it's gonna just show the knockout stage and
And then this says more of the like how the championship is going to be like built.
yeah. Hey, go back for a second.
Previous page.
Yeah, previous page. Oh, that's gonna be a fun game to watch. Um, you told me you're a Barcelona fan, right?
I follow whoever.
Whoever.
Yeah, I don't. I'm one of those guys who are just like fairly new to the sport, so
Yeah.
I'll just watch whatever game is on.
Hmm. MLS just ended today too. My Earthquakes ain't doing pretty well. We got spanked 5-0 to Colorado.
I'm not surprised.
We were doing so good in the MLS is back in July and August, like beginning of August, and then like I don't know what's happened to the team. It's like, bruh.
Yeah, I mean, I think
I think I like about that MLS is that it's pretty unpredictable. There's always like new champions every year, and
yeah.
like for example, even the LA Galaxy lost today. They lost to Salt Lake City 2-0.
Isn't what's his face Zoltan or however you pronounce his name still on the team?
Alta,
Yeah.
he's on AC Milan now. He went back to Europe.
Ah.
He didn't really like the format here in the States because he says like um he wants he wants MLS to have a regulation, which is to
Right.
technically like the last place teams go down to the second division,
Right.
and then he wants also the best teams in the second division to go up. That's what he wants. That's like how Europe top leagues do too. Like the leagues are kind of like that,
Oh, okay.
which is I kind of I kind of don't want that to happen because then, like, if my earthquake's there, we're not going to be in MLS. Just the way we've been playing, we're not going to be in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you want? Oh, for speaking about in European football or soccer, we call it here in America. UEFA Men's Player of the Year is candidates is De Bruyne, Lewandowski, and Neuer. For the first time, there's no Ronaldo or Messi on that list.
Well, that's crazy.
That is crazy. I honestly think Lewandowski deserves this because he's the player that deserves that.
Okay. I mean, I don't know who any of these players are, so.
Yeah, gotta follow, bruh. Gotta be a big sports guy.
Yeah, clearly I'm not as big as you.
I do know that the time like they play there is different. Like me and you are gonna be in class or whatever's happening, but like it's always good to like talk. Like I'll let you know if I'll show you like whenever we can hang out. I'll show you like the highlights or like once the season starts or something. We'll talk more about this once the Champions League or the international qualifying for Euro or the World Cups are happening and stuff. But I think, is there any other sport you want to talk about?
I mean, not really.
Not really. We talk about everything, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we talked about the UFC, I think, a few episodes ago.
Yeah, we already talked that. So
yeah, I'm actually talking about classes. For those of you who don't know, I'm actually getting my MBA right now from Santa Clara University.
woo!
Yeah, literally started my third quarter yesterday.
Nice.
It's gonna be interesting to see like how I manage this because I'm taking like a lot of like the upper echelon, higher level courses.
Yeah.
And I'm getting so far it's like easy, but at the same time it's kind of like this is only like the second day. I don't want to like think it's not fun or not easy or one way or another or something.
Yeah. I think we should talk about life in future episodes as well. Like see what you're up to and what I'm up to. And
So I mean, I guess you can start since
I'm down to start it. Down to
okay.
start. I think it's like I'm not big of a blogger, but I'll try to. There's always good things to do anything. During this pandemic, I started playing guitar. I suck ass, but
I mean, what's the old saying? Every professional was once a student or something like that.
yeah. Um. Yep. I think we should call it an end for this episode.
I got a couple of things I want to say,
All right.
but like during the pandemic, like I actually started picking up Spanish and Hindi, which is going to be my fifth and sixth languages. So, I
Yeah.
mean, and plus, like if you see, at least I'm not going to speak for the bad here, but if you see me like outside whenever this pandemic is over, you're like, I want to take a picture. Come on, like just let me know. Don't try to be like this weird, goofy, like take a picture from the corner. Like, hey, come talk to me. I'm the same way. I'm like the way I am here is the same way I am like everywhere else. Like
Yeah.
I know
I'm
he
pretty
can.
outgoing too. Like if
Yeah,
someone wants to take a picture, I'm thrilled. I'm like,
yeah.
up. Yeah.
But yeah, I think like depending on when this goes, we've actually launched a mini series on the show on this channel called Coding with Pranav. I think that's depending on when this is, that will be either before or after this video. I think before, most probably.
Okay. Let me know. Let me know to be on the next episode. I believe you guys. I believe there's 3 episodes, right? On that.
Yeah, there's 3 episodes right now.
Only
I'll put
appeared.
the
I appeared on one of them.
yeah.
Um.
So I'll put the playlist in the description box down below here on YouTube if you guys want to check it out. If you guys are listening to wherever you get our podcast, don't forget to check us out here on YouTube. You can actually follow us on Instagram. We have our Twitter. We also have a fan page on Facebook. If you guys want to follow us there, we post everything, all on at least on Instagram and all these 3 places. I have 2 other YouTube channels, which again I always link down below. So if you guys want to check those out, feel free to. But as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.
Hey, what are your other language?
Sorry, I forgot to talk about that. So I was actually born here in the U.S. I was actually born in L.A., Los Angeles. So I picked up English over the years due to that. Both my parents are from India, so I picked up 2 Indian languages because like So yeah, I picked up two Indian languages, one being Tamil, Tamil, and the other one being Sanskrit to a lesser degree.
Mm.
And when I moved up here to the Bay Area, I was going to say San Francisco, but here in, like when I went to high school, was like you have to learn a foreign language, and at the time was like French, and that was it. That was like the only available option at the time for me. So I picked up French.
Nice, nice.
Yeah,
I got cousins in Switzerland, and they speak like 5 or 6 languages. They speak Portuguese, English, Spanish, German, Italian, and French.
yeah. I mean, I know there's a lot of people in the world
Those
who are.
are hard language to learn. I tried to learn freaking German when I was in Switzerland. Dude. It was freaking hard for my ass. It's just like look at the word. The only word I can say in German is danke, which means thank you. That's
Yeah.
the only word I know.
I only know two words in German: Krankenwagen, which means ambulance, and then Good Morgen, which means good morning. Good morning.
Yeah.
And I
I,
think Good
I
Tag
think
means
it's
hello.
great. I think it's great for you to learn as much language as possible too.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's literally what I was about to say. Like,
You should
uh,
also, since you said you're learning Spanish, you should try out Portuguese. I know Portuguese is going to be hard as ass to learn because we like there's a rule that we understand the Spanish, but the Spanish don't understand us.
yeah, actually, I funny thing is that I went to Lisbon, I think a couple of
Yeah.
years ago, and they literally said the same thing. I'm just like, oh, it's gonna suck.
we do get like pretty like what the hell moment once they said, "Hey, you speak Spanish?" No, we speak Portuguese, dude. Like all the tribes, like I do. The good thing about us is that we're really friendly. I think it depends on the person. I'm not gonna say like Portugal is probably the best friendliest country in the world. We probably are, but it depends on the person.
Yeah,
Uh,
I mean
and I
that's
think
true
that goes
for
for every country as well. Like for
yeah,
example, I've been to France, and I've met some friends that like I do know that the French don't like tourists much.
yeah,
Like I have very close friends from France too, like
yeah.
very close, and they even agree like they don't really like tourists, but they like tourists, but like it depends on the person, like I say. But like it's just like they always get angry if you speak English or if you speak um like where's the elf, like where's the tower, where's like where's this, where's that, where's that. They get pretty angry because I'm pretty sure that I hear that every single day. But
Yeah.
like at the end of the day, I don't blame them. I probably would do the same thing too. Like for me, if it's like San Francisco, it's like, hey, where's the Golden Gate? Go that way.
Yeah, like
Go that way. This
yeah,
is no.
same here, man. Like, um, again, I went to many countries over my life. I went to Dubai, went to India a bunch of times, went to Singapore, went to France, Italy, Germany, Spain, Portugal, Ireland, and like several other countries I haven't even like mentioned. And it's just kind of like after a point, it's just like I hate these SOB tourists. Why do they come here? Why do they have to annoy me? Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Even during my time in New York, I moved to New York when I was 18. Came back when I was like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. So when I was like 25. So I'm just kind of like,
I have traveled a lot all over the place too. Once this pandemic is over, we should do a traveling trip together.
yeah, we should.
I was maybe thinking, maybe since we like martial arts, maybe we should go to like Brazil to see jiu-jitsu down there.
I was going to suggest
And
Brazil.
also we should also go, you know, to what's it called? Thailand to see Muay Thai.
Yeah, that's actually, believe it or not, I actually did a video on my travel channel, which I'll again link down below,
Mhm.
saying about the top few countries I want to go to. The number one spot was Thailand because I love Muay Thai. I I don't know about you, but I do Muay Thai to a decent level. I'm not any of these like professional guys. Those guys can kill
I've
me.
done I've done some Muay Thai at AKA.
Yeah, so I mean, I
Yeah.
like it. I love Muay Thai. And then we have also done Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. So I mean, for those of you who don't know, Brazilian Jiu Jitsu started off in Brazil with the
I believe jiu-jitsu was actually from Japan, but the Brazil modified. The Gracie's probably modified it.
Yeah, basically,
That's how it went. Yeah.
it's originally based off of Japanese jiu-jitsu, and then the Gracies, and then Count, I forgot his name, taught it to the head Gracie. And long story short, we got Brazilian jiu-jitsu that's all over the world and used
Yeah.
in various like MMA. We got Bellator fighters who use BJJ. You got
Mhm.
Billy Bob Joe who lives down the street who uses BJJ against like some robbers and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, we should actually talk about traveling in our next episode as
Yeah,
well.
we should, man. We should. That's actually a good idea.
Like, I think that'd be a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
I think that'd be fantastic. I think we should call it a night here.
Yeah, I think we should call it here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to this channel, share with your friends as always. Thank you, Sparky, for sponsoring this video. Much appreciated to you guys. As always, have a good one. See you in the next video.
Peace.